Hello. I have something on my mind. It's August 17th. My birthday is September 4th. This year is so different from the last 21 years of my life. Well, I can't really speak for when I was a baby, but I have parents that take birthdays very seriously, but they take it seriously for themselves. It was a little different when it came to, their kids or whatever. But because I grew up watching them have this exciting and over the top feeling for their own birthdays, I inherited that. Um this year, I'm not gonna say I'm not excited. I'm definitely excited to be able to say that I've made it up to 23 years. That is very great. I just feel like I don't know. I low key think that my birthday last year just did it for me because I had such a good birthday. That was probably the best birthday that I've ever had. And I've had some pretty good birthdays, I can't lie. Especially after I turned 18 and I was able to be in charge of things that I did for myself. I've had the best birthdays. But last year it was just so different for the fact that I didn't really have to beg nobody to celebrate with me. Outside of my sister, that's a different story, but I didn't have to beg nobody, like my friends and stuff. I didn't have to beg them to make me feel special on that day. Everybody's just kind of that's just the type of love that me and my friends have for each other. So I feel like that was just so perfect for me. Like it was so perfect. My birthday was so perfect. And then I didn't celebrate just one day. Like when I say my parents, they are over the top for their birthdays. Like my mama celebrate usually historically. She'll celebrate the whole month. So I inherited all of that. I've learned behind all of that. I've watched all of that. So I just had a full week of celebrating and everybody joined in. Everybody, you know, came in with good energy. Everybody, it was like there was no issues besides when I got in contact with my sister. She was supposed to. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. But it was just I was in a mindset of learning to let go of expectations and that was like one of the first times that I actually got to test the theory of letting go of expectations. On my birthday, for my birthday, that's kind of risky. I'm usually big on controlling stuff so that it does not get out of hand. Like, I got that bad. I can't lie. I love controlling shit. But when it came to my birthday, I was like, okay, like, I know I want to do this. I know I want to have this done. I know what I want, but I'm not going to like try and force it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, great, lovely. Like, and I think that was the first birthday that I didn't come back home for. I believe so. No, that was the second birthday. That was the second birthday. But the first one that I didn't come back home for, it wasn't a bad birthday, but it was just like I was so deep in my head. I was so big on trying to control things and I ended up being irritated on the day of my birthday. And yeah, it's a different story for another time. But last year, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Like it was just a mixture of me trying to like apply all the things that I learned because I was also in a headspace of trying not to lash out too quickly because girl, of course, when you can't control something, you're going to result to getting angry. When you can't control something, you're going to result to feeling some type of way. So knowing that I wasn't going to be able to have control over stuff, I was like, girl, We're gonna have to breathe or something. We're gonna have to do something to make sure we're not like, just cutting up. So I was doing really, really good on handling my emotions when I would come against like blockages. I was doing really, really good. Really, really good. And it was even better because I had my friends, behind me, helping me with stuff. Anytime I looked like I was getting stressed out, anytime they see me trying to calm myself down, they took over. Anything I asked, it was a yes. There were nobody said no to anything. Like, and that's when I really paid attention to the fact that if people want to do something, they are going to do it. They literally took so much stress off of me. So much stress off of me. And even on the day of, like, it was a lot of ripping and running going on. I still was trying to keep my emotions down. I still was trying to make sure I wasn't like lashing out or getting angry because we couldn't do a certain thing, or getting angry because this location was, you know, a little spooky. Like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun. Like, we didn't even start on time. When I had like a birthday party. It was a remake of my fifth birthday, I think. It was a luau. And we were supposed to start at like, I think, 12 o'clock. We ended up starting at like 4. Like, this it, things did not go as planned, but it was better than I could expect it. So I guess that was the reward I got from, actually allowing myself to not get too worked up over stuff, because whatever's supposed to happen is probably going to be way better than what it is that you have planned in your head, and more beneficial at that. And I said we had so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Oh my God. I just love going back and looking at those videos. Even though some of those people I don't talk to anymore, but I still like smile like looking at those videos. It was just such a good time. It was a great time. I can't lie. So I'm so grateful for that. I feel like that just that taught me so much. And that just made me, I don't know, it shifted my mind. It really shifted my mind in a way that I viewed my family. I can't lie, because as much turmoil as they gave me, just up until that point, I realized I don't have to deal with that. Cause look, my friends literally took the fuck over. Like, they literally came through. They literally made sure that I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to take on the stress alone. Like, they literally helped me. They helped me. So even if I don't, talk to those people, I am still so grateful for all the moments or whatever the fuck else that they graced me with, because I don't take that lightly. I can't lie. I did not take that lightly. I don't take that lightly, because they showed me so much, and they showed me how worthy of a person that I am. I don't have to just overwork myself for people who don't give a fuck. I could give off these good qualities to people who are willing to give and pour back into me. So I was so grateful for that. I think literally that just took the icing off the cake. Like, I'm not saying I'm not excited for my birthday. I'm definitely excited, but girl, I'm not. I don't feel like. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't really feel. I don't know. I think I'm just more so happy to just live another day. I think that's what it is. I never thought I'd come to a point where I'm not like trying to plan the most extravagant shit for my birthday. I'm just trying to see another day. That's really all that is. And that's so. I feel like that's so crazy coming from me, because if you would literally look at my family and the way that everybody, celebrate birthdays, the way everybody talk about birthdays, or just in general, everybody know that people love their birthday. People love their birthday. But girl, I'm not. I don't feel like I got to be over the top this year. I'm just chilling. I literally don't have anything planned. Like, I'm just chilling. I just want to wake up and just be excited that I'm 23. I just want to do my little tradition that I usually do. At my birth time, I set an alarm so that I could be able to physically see, oh, this is the time I was born. Like, yeah, that's about it. That's all I really got in my head. I don't, and then I'm not, I'm not around my friends. Everybody then went their separate ways after graduating. You know how that go. We're not in the same vicinity. It's not easy anymore. So yeah, I don't I don't have it in me to even try to create something so that I could have like a group of people around. I don't, because I feel like the groups that are around me are not the groups that are just gonna make me genuinely feel like fulfilled. So I'm not even gonna pretend like that's something I want to do. And I feel like nobody down here really has the same interests as me when it comes to like activities and stuff. I don't really partake in drinking anymore. I don't remember the last time I drank like alcohol. It had to be early summer. Early summer. I'm trying to remember. Like early May after I graduated. I don't I'm not trying to drink. I'm not trying to really do anything wild. I don't want to celebrate like that. I'd rather like literally just go outside or something. Literally. And I do that shit every day. So like that's why I'm saying I'm just excited to wake up and be like, damn, I'm 23 now. Yeah. Then I have it in my head that I don't even think I want to do the whole. You know how people be posting on Instagram and stuff for their birthday. I don't really want to announce that it's my birthday. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I feel like sometimes it's like a the matter of validation. I don't really feel like I need to be validated. I feel like low key last year I got validated enough. I really think that's what it is. So I feel like I don't really I don't know. I'm excited, but it's not like there's like not a motive behind it. I'm just excited because I'm finna be 23. I'm not excited because all the attention is on me. Maybe that's what it is. It's for the sake of attention. Maybe I just don't give a fuck anymore. But that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna be 23. I'm getting old. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the people that be watching my videos. Like, I genuinely appreciate it. I'll be sitting in here in awe, like, oh my gosh. And then the people that be coming in too, like, y'all so cool. Thank you, thank you. I love you. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever. Bye.